is on the air as Blake Gazaway and Grayson Smith are ready in the broadcast booth. Exclusive pregame coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball is brought to you by Centurion Cares, Batteries Plus Bulbs, Avon with Max Realty, Eddie Gaydell Society, Joe Mawkins Ford, Riley Automotive, Southwest Dental, Canterbury Hill Winery, The Dugout Sports Cars, Edward Jones, Central Bank, Farmers Insurance, Animal Medical Center, Downtown Chiropractic Clinic, Jefferson Bank, BE Renewed LLC, Poncheros, State Tech College of Missouri, MFA, Hitachi ABB Power Grid, and Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball on the Renegades Radio Network. Now, here's the voice of the Show Me Sports Network and the Jefferson City Renegades Radio Network, Blake Gazaway.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions for forward-thinking businesses. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, predictive dialer, outbound call notifications, cloud services, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. Your customers will have access to information they need quickly and accurately. Most importantly, this allows customers to interact with your business on their terms at times that are convenient for them. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Blake Gazaway here with you. Just got through the national anthem here at historic Ernie Vivian Park as the Jefferson City Renegades set to take on the Kansas City Monarchs in a non-league game here in Jefferson City. You said Blake Gazaway here with you. Bringing you coverage all season long of Renegades baseball. Apologize, we got our intro done and was ready to go on the air, and then the national anthem was on, so kind of preempted a little bit of what we were doing for pregame, but nonetheless, we are on the airwaves now as these two teams matching up here in this non-conference game. Renegades had a victory last night in another non-league game. That was over the Jeff City Legends. They'll be playing them tomorrow night as well. In these games will be a full week of action, then back to Meek League action on Friday and Saturday as the Joplin Outlaws come to town. Again, getting down here to the playoff race, super important time for the Renegades to win and need some help from Sedalia as they're trying to get their first home game in franchise history, as last night the Bombers beat the Outlaws, so help them in that cause. So we're just about ready. On the mound will be Andrew Patton, as Patton from Columbia, right-handed thrower, 6'2", 200-pounder. He's a junior at Newman. As he has pitched in 5 games, he started 2, has a record of 0-2, 7.10 ERA, 12 2/3 innings worked, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, 20 hits he's issued. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. We'll get the players here in just a minute. Got the lineup card late, trying to get everybody put into the roster. That pitch taken for strike 1, evens the count at 1 ball. And 1 strike here as we play in the top of the first inning. That pitch downstairs. So that goes off of Anderson. So Patton on the mound again. He'll look into one offering on its way. That one upstairs. That makes it 3-1. Drew Mize playing in left field. Brady Voss in center field. In right field is Carter Mize. Then Seth Denoyer on third base. Joseph Keelholz at shortstop. Ben Burton at second. Austin Schumann at first. And that one called strike 2. That evens or takes the count full. Delayed strike call there. Hamilton Anderson behind home plate catching tonight's game. Rounds out the starters for the Renegades. Patton will shake off one side, payoff pitch. It's going to be a well-hit ball, and it is going to be fair down the third base line. It'll get to the corner as the batter is going to go to second base. Again, trying to work on getting these in, but that'll be a leadoff double. So that'll be the second baseman. So Alex Lahaski steps in. He's playing second base. So Lahaski, left-handed batter. So runner on second base. He shows bunt. Takes that one for ball 1. Patton will check the runner at second base. Next one's going to be bunted to Patton. He'll glove, throw to first base to get the out. And that'll be a sack bunt. So Darryl Graham, the shortstop, will step in. So he will step in. He's going to be on the right-hand side of the plate. As Patton will look in, has a runner on third base with 1 out here. Our first pitch called strike 1. So Graham will be down in the count. And no balls, 1 strike. That one on the inside part of the play called strike 2. So that makes it no balls, 2 strikes. Again, runner on third base. That pitch misses just low. Check the Mink League scores here in just a minute. It's going to be a hard hit ball as Keelholz will field it at shortstop, throw to first base in time to get the out, but the run will score. So the third baseman will step in now. Big cut and a miss there for strike 1. This is Brandon Doolin. So he's down to the count. No balls, one strike with 2 outs here. That one cut on. For strike 2. So he'll dig back in again, left-handed batter. Patton looks in. First pitch swung on and missed, and that will be the inning. So there was 1 run scored on 1 hit. No errors, nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning. Monarchs lead 1-0. You're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades baseball here in the Show Me Sports Network.
Attention class of 2021. It's time to think about your future. It's time for you to take action. It's time to apply to State Tech. But you better hurry because space is filling up fast. In fact, more than 85% of our seats will be filled by March. So don't delay and find out firsthand why State Tech is ranked the best college in the country for the 2nd year in a row. And we are proud to be known as the employer's choice. Apply today at statetechmo.edu.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Russ Swanigan, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
We'll go to the bottom of the first inning. As the Renegades will come to bat, trailing 1-0. They'll lead off with shortstop Joseph Keelholz. He'll be batting leadoff. Batting second will be left fielder Drew Mize. Batting third, center fielder Brady Voss. Batting fourth will be right fielder Carter Mize. Batting fifth, the third baseman Seth Denoyer. Batting sixth. Second baseman Ben Burton batting seventh. Catcher Hamilton Anderson batting eighth. First baseman Dawson Schumann. And batting ninth, playing designated hitter, will be Ale Calero. As Keelholz. He's from Bonnets Mill, Missouri, 5'11", 195-pounder, left-handed batter, right-handed thrower. He's a freshman in Northwest Missouri State. First pitch is going to be outside for ball one. So he'll be ahead in the count. That one called strike one. That evens the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Trying to pick up these starters real quick. He's going to break his bat, and that's going to take quite a bit off the ball, but it is going to be fair in right field, so not quite distance to get a home run, as he's had 2 in the last week, but he'll be standing on second base with a broken bat double into right field, so his hit parade continues. So now it'll be left fielder Drew Mize. He's from O'Fallon, Missouri, 6 foot, 185-pounder, right-hander across the board, a sophomore at SIU Edwardsville. So he will step in. Right-handed batter. First offering is taken. That's ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes the count. Next offering. That one in there, called strike one. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So it'll be 1-1. That pitch is going to be sliced foul over the first base dugout. So that'll make the count 1 ball. And 2 strikes. Not sure who's on the mound, trying to work on that. It's a 1-ball, 2-strike count for Mize. Keelholz will jog back to second as pitcher steps off the back of the rubber. That pitch misses outside, evens the count. At 2 balls and 2 strikes. It is a warm evening here at the ballpark. Next pitch, that one's going to be blooped into right field. And that'll be runners at the corners. They're going to send Keelholz home, and he's going to tie it up. So RBI single is couldn't get a good play on the ball. So that'll be a RBI single. As Keelholz comes all the way around. Now it'll be center fielder and Brady Voss. Voss from Lake St. Louis, Missouri, 6 foot, 175-pounder right-hander across the board. Sophomore at Missouri S&T. That one misses. Ball 1. Voss will be in the count, 1 ball and no strikes. That one swung on and missed. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mize will be on first base. As Voss has a 1-1 count, throw over to first base. Voss back in time. Sorry, that's Mize, Drew Mize. Voss at the plate. 1 run has been scored on 2 hits. That one's going to be fouled back. As Mize was headed to second base on the pitch. So Voss will have to protect the plate now with 1 ball, 2 strike count. So Voss will dig back in. 1-2 offering. That one called strike 3. Will also be retired looking. That'll be Carter Mize, the right fielder. Normally he's on first base, but he's playing in right field tonight. He's from St. Louis, Missouri, 6'2", 200-pounder, left-hander across the board, a junior at Missouri Baptist. So he will do a little landscaping before he steps in. Mize hitting an even 300. That first pitch outside, ball 1. Mize has 36 hits. That's a team leading, including 6 doubles. 5 home runs. That's tied for a team lead. 19 RBIs. He's going to single that one into center field. That'll put him on first base, with brother Drew going over to second base. Now it'll be third baseman, Seth DeNoyer. DeNoyer comes from St. Charles, Missouri, 6 foot, 205-pounder right-hander across the board, a junior at Indiana Kokomo. Neuer steps in, hitting a 179. Does have 9 RBIs, so is looking to add to his RBI total. So he will dig in. 2 on, 1 out. First pitch called strike 1. So we're tied at 1 apiece here in the bottom of the first inning. Mize on the base path. That's Drew on second, Carter on first. That one inside. Evens the count to DeNoyer to 1 ball and 1 strike. I'm trying to work, as I said, who the pitcher is on the mound. number 37, I can tell you that. That pitch also inside. That makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. I think it's maybe Keishan. Can't read what the lineup said. That one sliced foul, so that'll make it 2 balls, 2 strikes. So again, 1 out here for Denoyer to work with. He has Mize, that's Drew, standing on second base, and the older Mize, that's Carter on first base. Pitcher looks in, gets the sign. 2-2 offering. Denoyer is going to hit it through into left field, and that should score Drew from second base as the ball will be cut off, and that will be a Renegades lead at 2-1. So Denoyer has 10 RBIs this season. He moves Mize all the way around. Carter Mize will go to second base. Now this will be second baseman Ben Burton. As Burton from Wellsville, Missouri, 5'10", 175-pounder, right-handed batter and thrower, freshman at Lindenwood. So Ben will step in with 2 on. He's going to bunt that one. It goes straight back to the netting, so strike 1. Still 1 out here as we play in the bottom of the first inning. In Renegades lead 2-1. I have 2 on with 1 out. In the on-deck circle will be Hamilton Anderson. That pitch misses. Delayed call on the strike. Thought it missed low, but just caught the bottom of the strike zone. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 on. 2-1 lead for the Renegades. Next offering to Burton. That one called strike 3. Well, he's rung up looking. It'll be out number 2. Now we'll go to batter number 7 in the lineup. That'll be catcher Hamilton Anderson. He's from Columbia, Illinois, 6'3", 200-pounder, left-handed batter, right-handed thrower, freshman at State Fair Community College over in Sedalia. He will dig in left-hand side of the plate as he's got 2 outs and 2 on. That first pitch, ball 1. And Renegades lead 2-1. Next offering, that one's downstairs, almost in the dirt. That makes it 2 balls, no strikes. Next offering on the way. That one down central called strike 1. That'll take it 2 balls, 1 strike. Well, the Sedalia Bombers hosting the Joplin Outlaws again today. They're set for doubleheader action today. We believe they're making up a game they missed earlier in the season. That one foul tipped and back. That evens it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sedalia Bombers had a rough go as the Outlaws, I don't know if they run ruled them or if it did go the full 7 innings, but it was a 13-3 final. That was in favor of the Joplin Outlaws. And the Renegades needing the Outlaws to rack up some losses here. Try to clinch second place and have a home playoff game. That one's going to be a well-hit ball to right field. Right fielder's going to make a diving try, and he will not come up with it. And that will score a run as Mize will come home from second base. Denoyer goes to third as Hamilton Anderson has a 2-out RBI single. So moves the runners around the base path. Mize scores. That makes it a 3-1 ball game in favor of the Renegades. Now it'll be first baseman Dawson Schumann. Schumann from right here in Jefferson City, 6 foot, 215-pounder, a right-hander across the board, a freshman at Westminster. So first one called strike 1. Schumann down to the count, no balls, one strike. That one's going to be hit into the opposite field, and it's going to be sliced just foul. That was by about 6 inches down the first base line. He sliced it as Denoyer was coming home from third base. Have 2 on and 2 out. Runners on the corners for Schumann. Renegades wearing their yellow jersey tops today with the navy numerals. The white trim has the navy and white stripes across the shoulders and on the front, as well as the panel underneath the arms. It says Renegades on the front. Schumann's going to foul that one down the third base line. Got their white pants for the Kansas City Monarchs. They're wearing their red jerseys with the baby blue pants. Red trim on the pants in the pants pocket. They've got the baby blue KC logo on the front of the jersey with the light gray numbers on the back. Schumann will line that one out. Center fielder over, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. So that will be out number 3. However, there were 3 runs plated in the inning, so the Renegades lead 3-1. We'll pause and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder Prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica.
I know an agent there.
Welcome to Jamaica.
We love
it. But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
3. They lead by a score of 3-1. He had those 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors. Of 2 on the base path. Now stepping in will be the left fielder in Ryan McDill. So he will step in and bat for the Monarchs here. Patton on the mound for his second inning of work. That first pitch from him called. Strike 1. Patton coming on here. We've seen him play. Now it'll be first baseman Danny Holmes. He will step in. He's a left-handed batter. Well, he will step in. First offering, swing and a miss for strike 1. Patton doing an exceptional job starting the game this evening. Has 5 strikeouts this season, already has 2 in the game, and we've only played an inning and a third. Or he's pitching an inning and a third, I should say. That pitch misses. Evens at a 1-1. That's going to be a well-hit ball. And that will be foul as that thing was ripped into right field. No question that that was gone. However, it is about 6-foot foul. Foul pole's 300 feet here, 375 in center field. So 1 ball, 2 strikes count. Patton will get the sign, shake his head. 1-2 offering that one in the dirt, blocked by Anderson. So that'll even it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Renegades. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors for the Monarchs. Two-two offering. That one check swing as it bounces home. So that makes it full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Holmes will dig back in. Payoff pitch, that's going to be fouled. That will land in front of home plate, but it might have caught Holmes. So that still keeps it at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Patton looks in, payoff pitch on the way. That one's going to be a well-hit ball right field. Mize will go back on it. He'll make the grab for out number 2. He had no problem tracking that down. So that makes it out number 2. And that'll be right fielder Jonathan Creasa. He will step in. He's a right-handed batter. He's wearing the pin. That one called strike 1. Let's say he's wearing the stirrups. Have a nice-looking uniform, do the Monarchs. Red and baby blue, that one fouled back. Our catcher will be due up next. So it'll be no balls, 2 strikes. Patton's next delivery, that one upstairs. That takes a 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you. That one's going to be hard hit ball under Keelholz's glove. He was trying to backhand it just too far out in front of him for him to make it, so it'll be a 2-out single. So this will be catcher Mark Burchard. Burchard steps in, right-handed batter. That first pitch called strike 1. A 1 offering. That one's going to be hit up the middle. Keelholz will glove it. Mink League Player of the Week. He flips over to second base at Burton for the fielder's choice, and that makes it out number 3. So in the inning, there were no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Renegades lead 3-1. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given 1 set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care. Well, we go to the bottom of the second inning. Again, Renegades leading by a score of 3-1 over the Kansas City Monarchs. They batted 8 batters in the bottom of the first inning, so they'll lead off with designated hitter Ale Claro. As Claro having DH duties tonight, he is from Aruba, 5'7", 770-pounder right-hander across the board, a sophomore at Northwest Missouri State. So Claro will step in. See, his family is listening down in Aruba, so welcome them to the broadcast. I have quite a few listeners this evening all over the globe and some international listeners. First pitch to him, taking a strike one. Do enjoy knowing where listeners are from, so be sure if you're listening right on our Facebook page or send us a message, let us know where you're at. That one swung on. It's foul tipped. So that makes it no balls and 2 strikes. Like I was saying, if you haven't liked our Facebook page, be sure and look it up. Just search Show Me Sports Network. You'll find us on Facebook. You can also find us on Twitter. Don't use Twitter nearly as much. That one upstairs. Takes a 1 ball, 2 strikes. But be sure and like our Facebook page while you're there. You can leave us a message right on our page. Tell us you enjoy listening to the broadcast and where you're listening from. We'd like to know that. If you're at the ballpark, stop by and say hello. Just prefer not during the broadcast. That one called strike 3, so Claro is the first batter retired. 1 up and 1 down here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Now we go back to the top of the lineup in Joseph Keelholz. He is the Mink League Player of the Week. Had some outstanding games this last week. Had 2 home runs, 3 RBIs in the games against Des Moines. That one's going to be a well-hit ball to the second baseman. He'll glove throw to first base in time for out number 2. That is a 4-3 putout. Keelholz enters hitting a .330 this season, 29 hits, including those 2 home runs. Now we'll go to left fielder Drew Mize. Mize hitting a .265. This is his 11th game to play for the Renegades. 9 hits and 34 at-bats. First pitch to him. Misses. Ball 1. Mize does have 1 home run this season. Has 3 RBIs and 7 walks, 1 hit by pitch. That one called strike 1. That one swung on. Strike 2. That one called strike 3. So 3 up and 3 down with 2 strikeouts looking. So that will take us to the 3rd inning as Renegades unable to add to their 2-run lead. So we'll go to the top of the 3rd inning. It's still 3-1. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
Attention class of 2021. It's time to think about your future. It's time for you to take action. It's time to apply to State Tech. But you better hurry because space is filling up fast. In fact, more than 85% of our seats will be filled by March. So don't delay and find out firsthand why State Tech is ranked the best college in the country for the 2nd year in a row. And we are proud to be known as the employer's choice. Apply today at statetechmo.edu.
Top of the 3rd inning as designated hitter Conrad Lucy. He will come to bat. But we'll see. Sees his first offering from Patton. That one upstairs, ball one. He is a right-handed batter. Patton will look in, get the sign. 1-0 offering. That one down the pipe for called strike one, so it evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll see. Takes that one inside. Patton trying to work the inside part of the plate. So we'll see. He'll dig back in. 2-1 offering from Patton. That one misses low. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. Glove, bobbled it, got it, throw, and it's not in time. And we'll see. Legs that out. That'll be center fielder Morgan Johan stepping in. We'll see if they give that a hit or an E6. Check with the official score to see how they rule that. So 1 on, nobody out. First pitch from Patton. Down central, called strike 1 as we play in the top of the 3rd inning. That one's going to be a hard hit ball. Center field. Voss goes back on it, makes the grab for out number 1. Well, this will be second baseman Alex Lahaski. He had a sacrifice bunt, his first at bat. So they do say, we'll see, reached first on an E6. That one's going to be fouled back by Lahaski, so strike 1. Oh, 1 offering, throw over to first base. Back safely is Woolsey. He had to dive back in there. Hamilton trying to gun down another runner. We've seen him do it without prejudice this season. 1-1 offering. That one on the outside part of the plate. That makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. Lahaski 1 for 11 this season. That one also upstairs. Not sure if I would assume the point streak is accurate, but I'm not sure. 3-1 offering. That one's going to be a hard hit ball. And Voss over to his left to make the grab for out number 2. So shortstop Daryl Graham will step in. He hit into a 6-3 fielder's choice. His last at bat, however, we're able to score a run. First pitch to him called strike 1. Patton trying to get out of the inning with no damage done after first batter reached first base on an E6. That one misses outside. That takes it even to 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch also misses. That makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Taking a look at the Mink League again, the Joplin Outlaws beat the Sedalia Bombers. That's Sedalia 13-3. They're set for second game of their doubleheader. That one's going to be ripped into right field. Carter Mize will track it down and make the grab for out number 3. Well, 1 runner did reach first base but didn't go any further. There were no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Renegades still lead 3-1. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions for forward-thinking businesses. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, predictive dialer, outbound call notifications, cloud services, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. Your customers will have access to information they need quickly and accurately. Most importantly, this allows customers to interact with your business on their terms at times that are convenient for them. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Again, Renegades lead 3-1. They'll send hitters 3, 4, and 5 to the plate. That'll be center fielder Brady Voss, right fielder Carter Mize, and third baseman Seth DeNoyer. Voss steps in. He's hitting a .208. Has 9 RBIs. And he's going to hit that one high in the air. Will be caught by right fielder for out number 1. So Carter Mize, the right fielder, he will step in. Mize hitting an even .300 coming into the game today. He's had 36 hits and 120 at-bats. He's played in 34 games. That is the most of any player on the Renegades team. He has 19 RBIs. That's tied for a team lead. Sorry, that's tied for second place. 5 home runs. That's tied for a team lead. First one called strike 1. He's going to rip that one to the first baseman. He'll glove. Take it 3 unassisted for out number 2. So now it'll be Seth DeNoyer stepping in. DeNoyer hitting a .179 coming into the game, but that's going to rise as he's 1 for 1 with an RBI single with his only at-bat so far in the game. DeNoyer has 10 RBIs now this season. He'll step in with 2 outs here. First pitch, that one in there, called strike 1. Second baseman Ben Burton in the on-deck circle. DeNoyer steps out, asks for time. Now he steps back in. That one in there for called strike 2. Kirshen in on the mound for the Monarchs. 0-2 offering on its way. That one upstairs. DeNoyer checks his swing. That takes it 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count. So he will step back in. That pitch downstairs. Evens it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Renegades. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Monarchs. 2-2 offering on the way. DeNoyer is going to hit it into center field, and making the grab for out number 3 will be the center fielder. So that'll be 3 up and 3 down as the side is retired. So we will go to the top of the fourth inning. Renegades lead 3-1. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swanigan, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
So it'll be hitters 4, 5, and 6 come to the plate. Led off by third baseman Brandon Doolin, left fielder Ryan McDill, and then first baseman Danny Holmes. Clarinda A's hosting the Des Moines Peak Prospects. Clarinda leading 3-0 right now. St. Joseph Mustangs, they're leading the Chillicothe Mudcats 2-0. That's top of the third inning at Phil Welch Stadium in St. Joe. Looks like the second game of the doubleheader, Sedalia hosting Joplin, has not started yet. Our game here. First pitch, that one's going to be ripped and foul as that thing goes a mile out of the way, but over the first base dugout. So it'll be no balls and 1 strike. Doing again. Steps in, swing and a miss. Or strike 2. So Doolin will dig back in. That one in the dirt. That makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Left fielder Ryan McDill will step in now. He was a strikeout victim his first at bat. Only at bat he's had tonight. First pitch to him called strike 1. That one's going to be a well-hit ball. And it's going to drop in front of Voss for a 1-out single. Now first baseman Danny Holmes will step in. So Holmes will dig in. That first pitch misses. Ball 1. Holmes flew out to right field in his only at bat so far tonight. That one's going to be fouled out. So that'll make it a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Holmes 0 for 1. Point streak says he's 0 for 4 in non-Mink League games. That one called strike 2. The Kansas City Monarchs play several of the Mink League teams in non-league action. So 1 ball, 2-strike count, 1 out. 1-2 offering. That one's going to be hit into the gap. That'll go to the wall, and I'll see if they send him home, and they don't. So it'll be runners on first and third As Holmes gets credit for a single, moves McDill over to third base. Now it'll be right fielder Jonathan Carissa. Home plate umpire is going to go clean off the home plate. So Carissa, as a single in the game so far, and he was out on a fielder's choice. First pitch to him, outside part of the plate, strike one. So Patton will dig back in, look in. 0-1 offering on its way with one out. Runners on the corners. That one's going to be a slow roller. Keelhole, swill glove, flip to Burton at second. Over to first for the double play, and that will end the inning with the twin killing. It was a 6-4-3 double play, and that prevents a run from scoring. So despite having a couple of hits, no runs were scored, no errors, and one left on the base path. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Renegades lead 3-1. You're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica.
I know an agent there.
Welcome to Jamaica.
We love it.
But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Ben Burton, catcher Hamilton Anderson, and first baseman Dawson Schumann. Burton steps in, hitting at .269 this season, has 18 hits and 10 RBIs. So first one, he's going to foul down the third base line. So he will be down in the count at 0-1. Well, it looks like Joplin's picking up where they left off at Sedalia. They lead 2-0, top of the first inning. That one swung on and missed. That makes it no balls, 2 strikes. Joplin beat the Bombers at Sedalia in game 1 of their doubleheader, 13-3. Now Burton's going to hit a well-hit ball into center field. That'll drop for a hit. He'll have a leadoff single. Now it'll be catcher Hamilton Anderson. Anderson hitting a .313 entry in the game today. He's got a team tying 36 hits. That's tied with Mize for a team lead. He has 21 RBIs. That's team leading. 20 walks. That's also a team lead. First pitch called strike one. He has 4 home runs. That's second on the team. Has 1 hit by pitch. 0-1 offering. That one outside. Burton's going to steal second. So Burton ends up on time. Round number 1. However, it does move Burton over to third base. Now it'll be Dawson Schumann, the first baseman. So Schumann steps in. He's hitting a 143 clip this season. Now he's going to hit that one off the third baseman's glove, and he will be thrown out. So Voided the air there was the third baseman. That's Doolin. This is a 5-3. So that's out number 2. So a designated hitter, Ale Claro. He will step in. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his only at bat. Claro hitting to 170 this season. First pitch taken for strike 1. So he'll dig back in. That one upstairs, but still in the strike zone. For strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Kirshen trying to face one more than the minimum. That one swung on and missed for out number 3. Now the Renegades strand a runner at third base, but they still lead by a score of 3-1. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
Well, we have a pitching change here as the night will be done for Andrew Patton. He pitched 4 full innings. Only gave up 1 run on 4 hits, so he did quite well. Had 3 strikeouts as well. So now on the mound will be Trenton Morrow. Morrow from Russellville, Missouri, right-handed thrower, 5'11", 190-pounder. He's a freshman at Westminster. He's pitched in 6 games with 3 starts, has a record of 0-4, a 12.07 ERA. First pitch upstairs as he is facing catcher Mark Burchard. Morrow has pitched in 12 2/3 innings, and that one's going to be a well-hit ball into left field. Over to make the grab is Mize for out number 1. 2 pitches, 1 out. That'll be designated hitter Conrad Woolsey. And Morrow has those 12 2/3 innings. He has 7 strikeouts, 6 walks. He's given up 26 hits. So we'll see. And steps in. He reached first base on an E6 in his last at bat. First offering from Morrow. That one called strike 1. So we'll see. Steps back in. That one's going to be a slow roller as it'll be gloved by Denoyer. He'll throw over to first. Schumann digs it out of the dirt. And they say that's out number 2. That was a 5-3 putout. Nice job to dig it out. First base was Schumann. Now back to the top of the lineup, center fielder Morgan Johan. They'll have 2 outs, nobody on here. So he will dig in again. Right-handed batter. He is 1 for 2 with a double. And he's going to rip that one into center field. Diving grab and making the catch. For out number 3 is Voss. Voss just robbed him of hit number 2. So Morrow faces the minimum as 3 up and 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Renegades lead 3-1. You're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Attention class of 2021. It's time to think about your future. It's time for you to take action. It's time to apply to State Tech. But you better hurry because space is filling up fast. In fact, more than 85% of our seats will be filled by March. So don't delay and find out firsthand why State Tech is ranked the best college in the country for the 2nd year in a row. And we are proud to be known as the employer's choice. Apply today at statetechmo.edu.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swanigan, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Renegades will start back at the top of the lineup. Leadoff batter, shortstop Joseph Kuhlholz, Mink League Player of the Week. 3rd Renegade to have that honor this season. It'll be left fielder Drew Mize and center fielder Brady Voss. Kuhlholz is 1 for 2 this evening. Kirshen still on the mound. He's entering his 5th inning of work. So first offering, that one's going to be hit into left field. Kuhlholz again finding a way to put the ball in play and reach base safely. And got to say, he's making a case to be Mink League Player of the Week for a 2nd week. So he'll be on first base, first pitch swinging. Now it'll be left fielder Drew Mize. First pitch taken for a ball. He had an RBI single his first at bat. He did score later on in the 1st inning as well. And he's had a strikeout. That pitch, that one will be sliced foul. Even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Said hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. We're just past 8 o'clock. Blake Gazaway here with you. That one swung on and missed for strike number 2. As I said, hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. One ball, 2 strikes, the count. Next offering, that one upstairs. That evens it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kirshen, as I said, still in the ball game in his 5th inning of work. 3-1 lead for the Renegades. Both teams scoring their runs in the top and bottom of the 1st and then have since been quiet. That one will be off the end of the bat into shallow right field. And it's going to be caught by nobody, as Mize will have a little bloop single. So he'll be on first base. Kuhlholz will go over to second with nobody out. Now Center fielder Brady Voss will step in. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to right field. In Sedalia, the Bombers trying to rally back and split the doubleheader, win the back half. They still trail, but they've cut that lead in half. It's a 2-1 Outlaw lead. That first pitch called strike one. So no balls and one strike. Again, nobody out here with two on. It's a 3-1 Renegades lead. Next pitch to Kirshen. That inside almost hit him. That evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And Voss has been hit 13 times this season. Well, they will. Kirshen will step off. Keelholz goes back to second. They didn't quite have anybody covering. So it'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. Next offering. That one down low. That makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. So just to give you kind of an idea, 13 hit by pitches for Voss. The next closest player has 11. And he has 40 more at bats. That one upstairs. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. That is Clarinda ace player Taylor Mullins-Ohm. He has 11 hit by pitches, but he's played in 10 more games. He's played in 34 games. Voss has played in 24, and he has 118 at bats, with Voss only having 72. That one called strike 2, takes us full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next closest player after Mullins-Ohm has 9. That's Ethan Ellis, Joplin Outlaw. He's played in 3 more games, but again has 26 more at bats. Payoff pitch. Voss is going to hit a well-hit ball. Center fielder will track it down, make the grab. Everybody will stay where they're at. That's out number 1. So now stepping in will be right fielder and Carter Mize. Mize had a single in his first at bat. Hit into an out, 3 unassisted in his last at bat. He did score later on in the inning. Seth Denoyer will be up next. Drove in Mize. So Mize steps in on the left-handed batter's box. Keelholz is going to take off for third base. No throw, and it'll be a double steal. As Keelholz takes third base, Mize takes second. That is Drew Mize. So that first pitch was a ball to Carter Mize. So he'll dig back in. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, runners on second and third. He'll slice that one out of play as that will go over the third base dugout. So that'll even it a 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Renegades lead 3-1. Mize entering the game today with 36 hits. Has a 300 batting average this season. 5 home runs. 19 RBIs. That pitch hit him in the knee. Just grazed him on the way by, so he will be hit by pitch. So he'll jog on down to first base. Now Seth Denoyer steps in. Here as we play in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bases loaded, 1 out. Renegades lead 3-1. Catcher in Burchard will go out and talk to his pitcher. That'll give us a chance to take a look at the Mink League scoreboard. Still shows bottom of the 1st inning. Sedalia hosting Joplin. The Outlaws leading the Bombers 2-1. The Outlaws won game 1 of their doubleheader 13-3. Really like for Joplin to rack up as many losses as possible. They'll be playing 2 today against Sedalia. Played 1 yesterday. They lost to Sedalia. They'll play Sedalia tomorrow. Then they play the Renegades on Friday and Saturday. Clarinda A's hosting the Des Moines Peak Prospects. They lead 3-2. And it's still 2-0 St. Joe over Chillicothe. That's top of the 5th inning at St. Joe. Bases loaded. First pitch to Denoyer downstairs and outside, ball 1. Denoyer is 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a fly out to center field. So he will step back in. 1-0 count. Kirshen looks in. That one downstairs. Ball 2. That makes it 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, bases juiced. Next pitch swung on and missed. So Denoyer will have the count go 2 balls and 1 strike. So we play here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Still a 3-1 score. We've been stuck on that since the end of the 1st inning. Keelholz on third base. That pitch low. Keelholz on third. Drew Mize on second base. Carter Mize on first base. Kirshen will toe the rubber again, just hit the rosin bag. So it'll be 3 balls and 1 strike. That pitch also downstairs, so Denoyer will be walked. He'll jog down to first base. Everybody will move forward to base. Keelholz will come around to score. And it makes it a 4-1 ball game. So now we have a substitution. So Jason Marte will step in. So he is checked in for Ben Burton at second base. They're going to have a conversation on the mound right now. So Marte will, at least presumably, take over at second base. That's where he's checked in at. Bases loaded still. Renegades lead 4-1 here over the Kansas City Monarchs. And keeping a close eye at that game at Sedalia, the Bombers have tied it up at 2-2 now, so they're having a productive bottom of the 1st inning, just like the Outlaws had a productive top of the 1st. Marte will show bunt. He'll bunt it fouled on the first base line. Marte from Bronx, New York, 6 foot, 185-pounder, right-handed thrower and batter, freshman at State Fair Community College. That's about an hour away from here in Sedalia. So we down to the count, no balls and 1 strike. Next offering, swung on and missed for strike 2. Marte takes that pitch for called strike 3. So he will be rung up looking, and that will be out number 2. Now stepping in will be another pinch hitter in Caden Deal. So he might be catching the rest of the game. Of course, they may move some players around, so we'll see what they're going to do. But I would say he's going to appear behind home plate. First pitch to him, he's going to foul that straight back above my head. It'll be down to the count at 0-1. Deal from O'Fallon, Missouri, 5'10", 170-pounder, left-handed batter, right-handed thrower, freshman in Northwest Missouri State. Deal coming in hitting a .259 this season. That one's going to be lined out and caught it on one bounce as the shortstop, and he'll flip over to second for out number 3. Well, they were able to score 1 run. However, they left the bases loaded. So the Renegades lead 4-1. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions for forward-thinking businesses. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, predictive dialer, outbound call notifications, cloud services, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. Your customers will have access to information they need quickly and accurately. Most importantly, this allows customers to interact with your business on their terms at times that are convenient for them. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
We'll go to the top of the 6th inning. Renegades have added to their lead. They now lead 4-1. As the Monarchs will send hitters 2, 3, and 4 to the plate. So Marte will take over at second base for Burton behind home plate. Deal will take over for Hamilton Anderson. So Brady Voss's night is done as well. So Joe Zink will take over. So Mize will move over to center field. And Zink will be in left field. So Alex Lahaski will lead off. Then it'll be shortstop Darryl Graham and third baseman Brandon Doolin due up. Morrow still on the mound for the Renegades. First pitch misses, ball 1. Lahaski left-handed batter. That one called strike 1. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Next offering, that one's a bouncing ball. And Marte will grab it, glove to Morrow, and he slips and gets his foot off the bag. Awkward play there as Morrow trying to get his foot on the bag. Tough play no matter how you look at it. His foot slipped off the bag. Lucky he didn't roll that ankle. And batting be shortstop Darryl Graham. Again, we'll go to the official score and see how they score that. Do give it a hit. Was a tough play anyways. That first pitch inside. Out of the glove of Deal. I agree. I think that should be a hit as it was a well-placed ball, basically exactly halfway between Schumann, who's playing first base, and Marte, who's playing second base. Morrow was hustling over to cover. It was a close play. Either way you cut it. So 1 ball, no strikes count. That pitch in there for strike 1. Evens it a 1 ball and 1 strike. Throw over to first base. No tag applied. As Lahaski back easily. So Graham has a 1-1 count. Morrow again checks the runner at first. And batter calls time. So Graham got tired of waiting for the pitch. And he'll step back in. That pitch, that one's going to be fouled off home plate. Just got over the top of it. Got those hands crossed over. So Graham, Brandon Doolin will be up next. He is in the on-deck circle. Then left fielder Ryan McDeal due up after them if either one of them can get on. We play here the top of the 6th inning at historic Ernie Vivian Field. 1-2 count. 4-1 lead for the Renegades. 1-2 count, pitch, that one upstairs. Evens it to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Morrow coming in with his 2nd inning in relief here. Graham at bat. He's playing shortstop. That one will be fouled back. So Lahaski standing on first base. No outs here. We're nearing 8:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gasaway here with you. Voice of your Renegades all season long. Hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast just like you have all season, just like you will for the remainder of the season and postseason play, hopefully. Renegades are making a run for a Mink League championship. That one's going to be a well-hit ball. Mize is going back, and he will not be able to grab it, and it's going to bounce over the fence, and that'll be a ground roll double. Mize was on the horse, but could not get there. So that ground roll double. That'll put runners on 2nd and 3rd. So Lahaski goes to 3rd. Graham will be at 2nd. Now nobody out here. Top of the 6th inning. 3rd baseman Brandon Doolin will step in. He is a left-handed batter. Morrow's first offering. He's going to crank that one. And that one will be caught by Zink. And they're going to throw home, and probably a good decision. That was a good throw cut off by DeNoyer. DeNoyer got it and was ready to throw home. So still runners at 2nd and 3rd in scoring position. It'll be left fielder Ryan McDeal stepping in. Doolin hits for his 3rd out of the game. So McDeal digs in, right-handed batter. 1 out. First pitch, that one upstairs, outside, ball 1. Doolin had a single, did reach 3rd base, but got stranded there. Also had a strikeout. Next offering for Morrow, that one fouled back. So that'll make it 1 ball, 1 strike. Morrow again will toe the rubber. Right-hander will look in, get the sign. Trying to work out of the little jam he's found himself in. 1-1 offering. That one called strike 2. As back-to-back hits. Good runners on 2nd and 3rd. That pitch, that one will be fouled. That one a mile out of the park. Over the first base dugout. So McDill will dig back in. He'll rest the bat on his shoulder. Now he gets ready. That one swung on and missed for strikeout. Out number 2. Now first baseman Danny Holmes will step in. Morrow trying to work around getting the first 2 runners on board and putting them in scoring position. That's Lahaski at 3rd, Graham at 2nd. First offering from Morrow, that's going to be hit on the money to Marte. He'll glove throw over to first base to get the 4-3 put out, and that will end the inning. So no damage done. As 2 were stranded on the base path, we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Renegades still lead 4-1. You're listening to exclusive coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder Prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica.
Oh,
I know an agent there. Welcome to Jamaica.
We love it.
But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Renegades will send batters 8, 9, and 1 to the plate. They'll lead off with first baseman Dawson Schumann and designated hitter Ale Claro and shortstop Joseph Keelholz. So Schumann digs in. He's 0 for 2 in the game so far. First offering, called strike 1. Still on the mound is Kirshner. Schumann asks for time, is granted. Oh, 1 offering, that one downstairs. That evens it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Clarinda A still leading Des Moines, 3-2 at Clarinda. Still tied 2-2. Bottom of the 2nd inning, Sedalia hosting Joplin. A pitch outside. And the Mustangs of St. Joe hosting Chillicothe. Mudcats trailing to the Mustangs 2-0. That's bottom of the 6th inning. 2-1 offering. That one downstairs. That makes it 3-1. In that game we're really paying attention to is the Sedalia Bombers hosting the Joplin Outlaws. Really like Sedalia to hang another loss on Joplin. Bouncing ball will be fielded by the third baseman. He'll glove, throw to first base, and it'll be safe as first baseman could not dig the ball out of the dirt. So Schumann will be on first base. That'll be designated hitter Ale Claro. He is 0 for 2, has 2 strikeouts. Both one of each kind, so they do give an E5. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Renegades. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Monarchs. First pitch to Claro is outside, ball 1. So nobody out here, 1 on. Claro at bat. He's looking for his first hit, and he's going to pop that one a mile high. Shortstop is going to come in and make the running one-hander. So that will be out number 1. Now back at the top of the lineup, shortstop Joseph Keelholz comes in. You'll have a runner on first base. That's Schumann. 1 out. First offering, called strike 1. Keelholz will dig back in. He has a 2 for 3 day, has scored twice. A pitch outside. He's had a double and a single. Also hit into a 4-3 putout. He's going to hit that one off the end of the bat, was reaching for it. Second baseman will camp under it, and that will be out number 2. So now it'll be Drew Mize. So Mize will step in. Mize has a 2 for 3 day so far, has an RBI as well. He scored a run, also stolen a base. So 2 outs, Schumann on first base. 4-1 Renegades lead. That pitch low. Ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes, the count, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 offering. That one downstairs. That makes it 2-0. Eyes again, will dig back in. Right-hand side of the plate. Schumann acted like he was going to steal second, but did not. That one called strike 1. That takes it to 2 balls and 1 strike. Gershon in on his 6th inning of work. That pitch got the top part of the strike zone for strike number 2. That evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. 1 runner on. Renegades lead 4-1 as we play here in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch called strike 3. And Mize is rung up for out number 3. So in the inning, there were no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Sorry, to the, what's the bottom? 6th to go to the top of the 7th. Renegades lead 4-1. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given 1 set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
And it'll be right fielder Jonathan Teresa. He's going to take the first pitch and launch it into center field. Mize is going to go to his right, track it down. 1 pitch, 1 out. So now it'll be catcher Mark Burchard. He will step in. He's 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice and a fly out to left field. Top of the 3rd inning in Sedalia, the Bombers lead 3-2. Again, really needing some help from them to hang a loss in the back half of this doubleheader on Joplin and pick up a win tomorrow over Joplin. That one called strike 1. If the Bombers could help out our cause, they won last night. If they could help us out, then Renegades have their own destiny in their hands. That one called strike 2, as they will face Joplin on Friday and Saturday. And if they can have some help from Sedalia and possibly help out their own cause, then they would have a home playoff game, the first one in franchise history. That one upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not the first time they've been in playoff contention. but the first time they'd get to play at home. That one's going to be in on the hands and fouled up as Schumann will come in, make the grab for out number 2. So they would have a home playoff game looking to make it through to a Mink League championship. Now it'll be designated hitter Conrad Woolsey. As it'll be the wild card playoffs, then the divisional playoffs, and then Mink League championship is the best of 3 series. Morrow needs some clarification from. So if that were to be the case, though, for the playoffs, Joplin would be, the scenario I said works out, Joplin would be coming here to play. Then the winner of that game would go on to play Sedalia in the division championship. That one misses, 1 ball, 1 strike now the count. Then the winner of that game would go on to play the North Division winner in the best of 3 series for the championship. 1-1 offering. And that one goes for strike 2. 2 outs. Here as we play in the top of the 7th. Morrow looking to make it a 1-2-3 inning, retire the bottom half of the order. That one swung on and missed. It was in the dirt. But Schumann will glove it. I'll throw down there just in case, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning as Morrow faces the minimum, sends us to the bottom of the 7th. Renegades still lead 4-1. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage, Renegades Baseball, here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
Attention class of 2021. It's time to think about your future. It's time for you to take action. It's time to apply to State Tech. But you better hurry because space is filling up fast. In fact, more than 85% of our seats will be filled by March. So don't delay and find out firsthand why State Tech is ranked the best college in the country for the 2nd year in a row. And we are proud to be known as the employer's choice. Apply today at statetechmo.edu.
We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be hitters 3, 4, and 5. This will be Joe Zink. Zink has checked in a couple innings ago. Checked in at center field for Brady Voss. Zink from Morgan, Utah, 5'10", 160-pounder, right-hander across the board, a freshman at Southern Virginia. First offering to him downstairs, but called strike 1. So Zink will dig back in. That one misses. Evens the count of 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, it's top of the 3rd inning. The Outlaws continue to score as it's 6-3 in favor of the Outlaws over Sedalia. That one in the dirt. Makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, really trying to rely on Sedalia to help us out to hang a loss on Joplin. St. Joseph Mustangs still leading at home over Chillicothe. 2-0. That's bottom of the 7th. Tied up at Clarinda, the A's hosting the Des Moines Peak Prospects. That's tied 3-3. That one taken for called strike 2. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Renegades lead here 4-1 over the Kansas City Monarchs. That pitch downstairs. Takes us full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The on-deck circle, right fielder Carter Mize. So the payoff pitch from Kirshen. That one's fouled back. So we'll still be full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Zink coming in the 5th inning. Several substitutions across the board for the Renegades. That one's going to be called strike 3. Zink knew it. He's headed to the dugout. That's out number 1. Now stepping in right fielder Carter Mize. He was hit by a pitch, his last at bat. It into an out at first base, 3 unassisted. Also had a single straight up the middle. In his first at bat, he was scored with the next batter when Seth DeNoyer had an RBI single, and that scored Mize. First pitch swung on and missed. Mize will be down in the count, no balls, and 1 strike. 1 out here. That one downstairs and inside. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 offering. That one's going to be a bullet hit, and it's foul. It's down the first base line. Just about took out the first base umpire. So it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Seth DeNoyer in the on-deck circle. 1 out here in the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Renegades lead 4-1. Next offering. That one called strike 3. And Mize is retired for out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts looking by Kirshen. So third baseman Seth DeNoyer will step in. He was walked his last at bat. Flew out to center field as well as had an RBI single. So he will step in on the right-hand side of the plate. Has RBI, makes it 10 on the season for him. First offering. That one downstairs, ball 1. I mentioned it, talked about it a couple of games ago, that DeNoyer and Mize, Carter Mize, both students of the game, spend a lot of time looking at their at-bats and analyzing what they're doing, trying to get better. He's going to rip that one. Hard hit ball through the glove of the shortstop, as that thing was hit on a line in a laser, and it goes into center field, and DeNoyer will be on first base with 2 outs. So now Jason Marte will step in, 2 outs, 1 on. He struck out his only at bat so far tonight. So DeNoyer does reach first base with an E6. Kirshen will toe the rubber. First pitch called strike 1 to Marte. Marte will be down in the count. No balls, 1 strike. That pitch, that one upstairs. Evens the count of 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, DeNoyer on first base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1-1 pitch downstairs. Makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. St. Joseph Mustangs adding to their lead. They host Chillicothe. They lead now 4-0. That pitch downstairs. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, Marte checked in the 5th inning for Burton. 3-1 offering. Walked him, so Marte will jog on down to first base with a 2-out walk. DeNoyer will jog on down to second base. So now it'll be catcher and Caden Deal. First pitch to him, upstairs, ball 1. They're going to have a conversation on the mound. Is Burchard having a conversation with Kirshen, the pitcher. Kirshen has pitched 6 2/3 innings so far, trying to make it through the 7th inning. Don't see anybody up and pitching for the Monarchs. So 1-0 offering on the way. Swing and a miss. That'll leave the count at 1-1. Again, 2 on, 2 out here. DeNoyer at second. Arte on first. Deal at bat as a 1-1 count with 2 outs. His team leads 4-1. He's going to foul that one back. He just got a piece of it as it goes straight back. Dawson Schumann, the first baseman, he's in the on-deck circle. So Deal has to protect the plate now. One ball, 2 strike count. That pitch, he's going to smoke that one. It's going to go foul and get out of play. He just got in front of that one too far and rips it foul over the first base dugout. So it'll still be 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 2 outs and 2 on. 4-1 lead for the Renegades. DeNoyer's going to go to third base. It's a little short blooper, but caught by the center fielder. Wasn't sure if it was going to drop or not, and it does not. Well, that goes for out number 3. Well, they tried to rally with 2 outs, but could not produce any runs. So we'll go to the top of the 8th inning. Renegades lead 4-1. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swinigan, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Well, we have a pitching change on the mound for the Renegades. As in to pitch will be Quinn Gettle. Gettle is from Joplin, Missouri, a sophomore at Texas at Permian Basin. He is 6', 185-pounder right-handed thrower. He has pitched in 3 games, has an 0-1 record, a 9.00 ERA. He has 3 innings of work, 3 strikeouts, 5 walks. He's given up 3 hits. It is his line, so he comes on here as he will face hitters 1, 2, and 3. That'll be center fielder Morgan Johan, second baseman Alex Lahaski, and shortstop Daryl Graham. Johan will step in. He had a leadoff single and then has flown out to center field twice tonight. So he's 1 for 3. The Bombers trying to inch back in. They trail at Sedalia. They're hosting the Outlaws of Joplin 6-4. That's bottom of the third inning. They lost game 1 of the doubleheader 13-3. Still tied up at Clarinda between the A's and the Peak Prospects. That's 3-3. St. Joseph now leading 5-0 over the Chillicothe Mudcats. Gettle will go through the signs here. It's the one he's looking for. First pitch. That one upstairs makes it to the backstop. Ball 1. Renegades lead 4-1. They have 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. 1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Monarchs. So we're nearing close to 9 o'clock. 1-0 offering. That one down central. Called strike 1. Blake Gasaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, be sure and like our page. We post various things that we have going on. Try to give you some projected starters. Also, graphics that close out the game on the wins, which pitcher won, who lost, if there was a save, and what the totals of the game was. That one called strike 2, so the count will be 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is the first batter that Gettle faces. That one's a well-hit ball. Center fielder in my eyes going over. And he will not make the grab, but they almost had a play at second base as quickly ball thrown in. And Johan is at first base. Almost had another double, but I think he would have been close to being thrown out there as a laser was thrown in by Drew Mize. So Johan will be on first base with the leadoff single. Now second baseman Alex Lahaski. He had he had a single and then reached second and third. Try that again. He had a single his last at bat and then reached third on a ground roll double. That was by shortstop Daryl Graham, who was in the on-deck circle. So Deal will go out, have a quick conversation with his pitcher. That's Gettle. So Lahaski is 1 for 2. First pitch to him, called strike 1. Gettle looks in, next offering. That one's going to be hit to Denoyer. He'll glove and throw over and get the double play. So 2 outs now as Denoyer catches it, had to dive for it, caught for out number 1, and doubles up the runner on first base. So that is a good star, gold star right there. So that goes as a pop out to third, and then a 5-3 put out. First pitch misses for ball 1 to shortstop Daryl Graham. It ends up being a 5-5-3 double play. That one inside. That one will be sliced foul. So that'll take it to 2 balls and 1 strike. Gettle looking to face the minimum here. It's unconventional, but getting some help from the double play. He's looking to retire his first 3 batters that he has faced. 2-1 offering. That one called strike 2. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The on-deck circle will be third baseman Brandon Doolin. 2-2 offering. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. Schumann will glove. They'll say it is fair as that thing was pretty much just straight over the bag. And that will be out, number 3, as that goes as 3 unassisted. So we'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Again, Renegades lead 4-1. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions for forward-thinking businesses. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, predictive dialer, outbound call notifications, cloud services, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. Your customers will have access to information they need quickly and accurately. Most importantly, this allows customers to interact with your business on their terms at times that are convenient for them. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
Historic Ernie Vivian Field, Blake Gazaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Again, as I've said, be sure and like our Facebook page if you haven't done so. We try to post different information about the team and our broadcast and what we have going on. Just announced that we'll be the official broadcast partner for Southern Boone County Athletics. That's over in Ashland, so we'll try to pick up other sports for them, but right now we're going to be starting with football. So excited about that, for that opportunity. So looking to make a great fall for us as we'll transition here from Renegades baseball right into Southern Boone County football. That one taken low to Schumann for ball 1. As I said, we'll pick up football and try to do some other sports. I know they have a really good soccer team, as well as some other sports that do quite well. So that one misses ball 2. Just see how the season goes, but we'll be the official broadcast partner for them. So excited for that opportunity. That pitch inside, that makes it 3-0. So we post things like that as well as other interesting tidbits and things that make the season happen. Also, be sure and send us a message or comment on the page where you're listening from. That one taken for strike 1. We do like to know where our listeners are from, and hopefully that you're enjoying the broadcast this evening. Of course, if you're at the ballpark, you can always stop by and say hello. Just prefer not to do it while we're on air. Makes it a little challenging. So, but you can always stop me before or after the game and visit with me. 3-1 offering. That one called strike 2, so we go full. We were 3-0, and now we've gone full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So payoff pitch on the way. Schumann's going to hit it in left field, so he's got his first hit of the night. He did reach safely last at bat, but that was an E5, so he gets his first hit of the night. So now stepping in will be designated hitter Ale Cloro. He popped out to shortstop his last time up to bring him within 1. That one taken for called strike 2. And runner on first base, that's Schumann. No outs here as we play in the bottom of the 8th inning. That one downstairs. Takes a 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. In the bottom of the 3rd inning at Sedalia, the Bombers are batting with 2 on and 2 outs. See if they can tie it up and or take the lead. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Renegades leading 4-1. That pitch called strike 3, and Clareau is rung up for the 3rd time tonight. It'll be out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup, Joseph Keelholz. He has had a double and scored. Had a 4-3 out. Had a single. Had a stolen base. He did score. First pitch to him, he's going to crank that one, and that's going to get out of play. So he'll be down in the count of no balls, one strike. Well, it's bases loaded in the bottom of the third inning at Sedalia. Bombers trying to tie it up or take the lead, 2 outs. Again, we need help from them. Dang, another loss on Joplin. 0-1 offering. Keelholz will hit a hard hit ball to the shortstop. He'll glove throw to second. And they're going to say he was out, but did pull the second baseman off the bag. He did tap the bag as he was headed by with the ball, so that makes out number 2. Couldn't turn the double play for the twin killing. So now it'll be left fielder Drew Mize. He's going to rip that one foul. That goes slicing down the first base line. If he could find that in fair territory, that might score Keelholz from first base. Well, it is a tie ball game at Sedalia as Joplin just walked in a run, so still bases loaded with 2 outs. It's tied at 6 apiece. Again, that game becoming super important here as we're getting down late in the season. Renegades trying to make a run for a home playoff game. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Renegades lead 4-1. Keelholz will take a lead on first base. We play in the bottom of the 8th inning. He'll take second, bouncing ball will be off the glove of the third baseman. So Keelholz will be given the stop sign, have to dig into the dirt there at second base. So Mize will reach first base on an E5. Keelholz will go to second on that E5. Now stepping in will be Joe Zink. So Zink has 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. So he'll be down in the count, no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. A 0-1 offering, swung on and missed for strike 2. Gershon still on the mound. Trying to go the complete game for the Monarchs. I can tell you they didn't bring a lot of players and have not seen any sign of any movement in the bullpen, so he might have been told it's up to you to pitch the whole game. 0-2 offering. That one called strike 3, and Zink has retired for out number 3. Well, we'll go to the top of the 9th inning. Renegades can hold on to their lead. That will be the ball game. So we'll go to the 9th inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
It's perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica.
I know an agent there.
Welcome to Jamaica.
We love it.
But we're thinking about Tokyo.
I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
of 4-1 over the Kansas City Monarchs. Well, the inning ended at Sedalia, but the Bombers were able to tie it up with a run walked in. Joplin Outlaws beat the Bombers in game one 13-3. They're tied 6-6 here. They'll be going into the top of the fourth inning there in Sedalia. Again, that game important because Outlaws need to take a few losses. That would help the causes and give the Renegades a chance to have a home playoff game. Still tied 3-3 at Clarinda. The A's hosting the Des Moines Peak Prospects. St. Joseph Mustangs, they're hosting the Chillicothe Mudcats. St. Joe leads 5-3 in the top of the eighth inning there. So do we hitters 4, 5, and 6 as the Monarchs down to their last 3 outs. Third baseman Brandon Doolin, he will step in. He is 0 for 3 tonight. Gettle still on the mound. First pitch inside goes back to the backstop. Ball 1. I said Gettle still on the mound. He's entering his second inning of work. Left fielder Ryan McDill due up, and then first baseman Danny Holmes. So 1-0 offering. That one outside. Ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. As Renegades lead 4-1. That one swung on and missed for strike 1. So should be 2 balls and 1 strike. First batter of the inning here is Doolin. That pitch outside, that makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. And Gettle in for his second inning of work now. Renegades trying to close out the game here. They lead 4-1 here in the top of the 9th inning. 3-1 offering. That is a leadoff walk issued to Doolin. So he will jog on down to first base. That'll be left fielder Ryan McDill. So he will step in as Doolin will jog on down to first base. So the count will be 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out here. That pitch, that one also low. And we have time called as Josiah Imhoff is going to come out and have a talk with Renegades pitcher and Quinn Gettle. He'll take another look at the Mink League scoreboard here. In top of the 4th inning, tied 6 apiece in Sedalia. Clarinda A's and Des Moines Peak Prospects, they're tied at 3 apiece. St. Joseph Mustangs and the Chillicothe Mudcats, they're playing at Phil Welch Stadium in St. Joe. That's a 5-3 lead in favor of St. Joe. That's top of the 8th inning. In Joplin Outlaws won game 1 of their doubleheader at Sedalia. They beat the Bombers 13-3. Now they're top of the 4th inning, tied at 6 apiece. And Renegades trying to work on that win percentage. That one in there called strike 1. That makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. And with the Nevada Griffins being shut down this season due to the positive COVID test on the team, that changes the playoff race a little bit. That one inside. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. So right now the Renegades trying to work on their win percentage. They can edge Joplin. They would have a home playoff game. That one hit McDill, so he's hit by pitch. So he will jog down to first base. Doolin will go to second base. That'll be first baseman Danny Holmes. And we are going to have a pitching change. As that will be the night for Gettle. We'll get the new pitcher here in just a second. Let me get the roster pulled up so I can give you the line on him.
Attention please, not pitching for the Renegades. From Hugo, Minnesota, and the University of Missouri, Tony Newbeck.
So this is a new pitcher. New is in only his second appearance. So this is Tony Newbeck. He's from Hugo, Minnesota, left-handed pitcher. He's 6'2", 210-pounder freshman at the University of Missouri, just over in Columbia. He's pitched in one game, made his debut on Sunday against the Des Moines Peak Prospects. It was a very good debut. 6 batters faced, 6 strikeouts. Those were 3 looking, 3 swinging. So he's pitched in one game, 0.00 ERA, 2 innings of work, 6 strikeouts in 6 batters faced, no walks and no hits. He's a late acquisition to the team, just got him under the wire. First pitch, that one, ball 1. Danny Holmes will step in, nobody out here. 2 on as we play in the top of the 9th inning. Newbeck checks the runner at second. Second look in. 1-0 offering. Swung and a miss. That makes it even a 1-1 strike. He has a good repertoire of pitches. A 1-1 strike count. Next pitch from Newbeck. That was down in the dirt. That makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. That one catches the outside part of the plate. That takes us to a count of 2-2. In top of the 9th inning. Renegades lead 4-1, trying to close out the game here. Newbeck toes the rubber. 2-2 offering, that one fouled back. Hits the pole to my right. So we'll stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Newbeck will look back in. 2-2 offering, that one upstairs. So we'll go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 2 runners on. No outs here. That one swung on and missed. That is his 7th strikeout in 7 batters. I don't know how much better you can get on the mound than that. So now it'll be right fielder and Jonathan Carissa. He is 1 for 3 tonight. First pitch to him called strike 1. Again, 2 on, 1 out. Top of the 9th inning, Renegades lead 4-1. Monarchs down to their last 2 outs. Newbeck will check the runner at second. That pitch downstairs. Evens it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sorry, that's 1-1. Looking at the wrong line. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. That one's going to be fouled out of play. So that'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the on-deck circle catcher, Mark Burchard. So 2 on, 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Newbeck again toes the rubber. Southpaw's pitch on the way. That one in there for a called strike 3. The streak continues. 8 batters faced and 8 strikeouts. That'll be catcher Mark Burchard. Newbeck has faced 8 batters over 2 games for the Renegades, and he has 8 strikeouts. 4 by way of swinging, 4 by way of looking. So he'll check the runner again at second. That pitch, inside part of the plate, called strike 1. Newbeck has been a great addition to the team here late in the season. They just got him under the wire onto the squad. 0-1 offering, that one called strike 2. The Monarchs down to their last strike. Bouchard will dig back in, right-handed batter. Newbeck says he likes the sign from Deal. 0-2 offering. That one fouled off, so we'll do it again. Bouchard trying to make his team hang in there, but he's down to the count at no balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Renegades lead 4-1. Top of the 9th inning, Newbeck checks the runner. That pitch, that one in the dirt. Deal keeps it in front of him. Nice job to shift over. Not make it a pass ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count with 2 outs here. Newbeck checks the runner again, 1-2 offering. That one called strike 3, and he is 9 for 9 with 9 batters faced and 9 strikeouts. So that will do it for our ball game, as the Renegades will win by a final of 4-1 as they beat the Kansas City Monarchs. And I got to say, Newbeck coming on here looking very impressive as this game goes by a final of 4-1. Newbeck again, 9 for 9. 9 batters faced, 9 strikeouts. Again, I don't know how you do any better than that. Well, that will do it for our broadcast this evening, as the Renegades will be back in action tomorrow. They're playing the Jeff City Legends. That team we saw yesterday. So that'll be the 3rd matchup of the season with the Legends. So that'll be a fun night at the ballpark. You definitely want to plan on coming out for that. As that will do it for our broadcast. So tomorrow night we'll have pregame about 6:40, 6:45, with first pitch coming at 7 o'clock. As we will have the call of that game here on the Show Me Sports Network, but that's going to do it for our broadcast this evening. As hopefully you've enjoyed the broadcast. Blake Gasaway, it's been a pleasure bringing you the play-by-play tonight. As always, don't forget to like our Facebook page if you haven't done so already. And tell us you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. So until we talk to you tomorrow night with pregame about 6:40, 6:45, so long and have a great evening.
You've been listening to the best game coverage in the Mink League on the exclusive home for Jefferson City Renegades Baseball, the Show Me Sports Network, and the Renegades Radio Network. Blake Gasaway, Grayson Smith, and the broadcast crew are the guys that know your Renegades the best. Exclusive coverage of Jefferson City Renegades Baseball has been brought to you by Centurion Cares, Batteries Plus Bulbs, Avon with Michelle Carty, Storm Pro Contractors, Mossy Oak Properties, Law Office of Russ Swanigan, River Oak Christian Academy, Kathy Rush Remax Realty, Eddie Gaydell Society, Joe Mockins Ford, Riley Automotive, Southwest Dental, Canterbury Hill Winery, The Dugout Sports Cars, Edward Jones, Central Bank, Farmers Insurance, Animal Medical Center, Downtown Chiropractic Clinic, Jefferson Bank, BE Renewed LLC, Poncheros, State Tech College of Missouri, MFA, Hitachi ABB Power Grids, and Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Join us anytime on the web at ShowMeSportsNetwork.com and JeffCityRenegades.com. The Show Me Sports Network and the Renegades Radio Network, your exclusive home for Jefferson City Renegades baseball.
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The preceding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.